I think. Talking about the background music there. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Say hello. Welcome to the Doctor Ball Quiz. We're going to be quizzing real soon. We'll start the quiz in about 3 minutes. Well, start talking about it in 3 minutes. Little introduction, and then we'll hit the first question at 7:05. Quiz will last until 8 o'clock, main quiz, and then there will be live quizzing starting you from 8 to 8:30. Another chance to win. Going to be played for some beer tonight and some big money too. When I say big money, what I'm talking about is £100,000. You see that? Could be yours. You know, most of them turn out not to be £100,000, but some of them turn out to be a tenner. Hello, Maz. Hello, Marion. Hello, Prolethers. Hello, John. Hello, Geek Robin. Hello, Tate. Good stuff. Clear as a bell. That's excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Sham Rockers. Hello, Julie. Hello, Shona. Hello, Roddy. Das team in the house. Right, get it shared, folks. That's what I'm talking about. Get the quiz shared so that we can have loads of people playing. Now, just trying to work something out here. And that's it. That's what I'm trying to work out. All right, very good. Let's see. Can I take this out and put it back in? Aye. Whoa! Look. Woo! Whoa! Wow! Hey, Maz won £2 on a scratch card. All right. Mega bucks. Let me just try something like this. That's loads better, isn't it? But it covers more of the screen. Yeah, just mucking about. So, who else is just joining us now with 1 minute to go till 7 o'clock? It's Julie. The Sham Rockers are here. Fat Boy Got Sick is here. Noodle Doodles. Ollie is here. Hello, Ollie. Check the hat out. Modern guy. Ollie's a modern guy. Skyrish are here. Hello, Nikki. Dumpy Diamonds are here. All right. First time in a while. That's Dunfermline. That's that Dunphy, isn't it? Not Dumfries. But Dunfermline. We have some southwest of Scotland people sometimes, but pretty sure Dumpy Diamonds is Dunfermline. AKB in the house. All right. Yeah. Hello to Dawn. Hello, Michael. There's the chameleons saying hello to each other. Look at that. Communicating through platforms and experiences. All that shit. So, right, it is 7 o'clock and we're going to start talking about the quiz. If you've been here before, you'll know fine well that the quiz is going to start properly at 5 minutes past. All right. Let me just try to share my video. Try to share my own one. You know what I mean? On probably going to mute this. Be an echo. Just share it on that thing. On my actual personal Facebook, you know what I mean? Live now, that's all I've got to say, and then post. Right, okay, let's turn that off. Right, hello everybody. Yeah, Shona, aye, yeah, it looks a little bit different. I'm using a different system. As from last Friday, I actually started using this system. And it's just a wee bit better, a little bit easier to use it. And the main thing about it is that I can get you coming in and playing the quiz later on. Later on, we're going to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You're all going to take part. So, And that's dead easy. You just need to click a link. You see it later. It's really good. Did I survive some thunderstorm? Damn right. I always survive thunderstorms. You know what I mean? One Stop Trivia back. All right, now let's get on with this. And there we go. Right, okay, so pedestrian crossing here as well. First of all, please give me a share. Share out this quiz. Thank you very much. The quiz starts soon. The house rules here are, as you know, no Tories, no racists, and be your best self. How you play this is pretty simple. You answer the questions. That's it. That's all you got to do. I ask them. You answer them. You write down a bit of paper. That's all you need. Don't need anything special. Mark yourself after each round. And no answers in the chat, please. Thanks very much. Just because people are trying to answer the questions. Last time we played was Wednesday. And House of Weirdos were right up the top there. Let's get quiz called Genies. Helvetica Madrid. All 70 and more. Lumpy Gravy on 69. Hugs and Kisses on 68. COVID and Glory. Jocks No Man. Doodle Doodles. Fabian Society. Marion and Lorna on 60. Also Social Outcast. Porn Dwarfs. Down in the 50s we had Hedo Mints. Einstein Bobbleheads. Taryn was back. Spey. Jack the Quizday. Covariates. And Barrymore's Fist. Bringing up the rear. It's all good. Get you to upload your scores at the end of tonight's quiz, okay? The quiz is now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm not doing Saturdays, just for just now. It was just a wee bit much. And I'm maybe working on bringing Big Team's quiz back. Okay? That might be the weekend if we do that. But right now, it's just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tonight's sponsor is Broughton Brewery. They're the best. All right, they're right out there in the countryside, and they're employing people, which is nice. In a place like Broughton, which has got a population of about 6 people, so it's a great little thing. A bit of employment down in the borders, which there ain't much of, you know. They got their little crowdfunder going on. If you're interested, go and read their story. Right, just put us in the comments here. A little link to their stuff there. Go and read about them. It's interesting. Okay. But they're providing beer. That's the really interesting thing about tonight. There's some of their beers. We've had some. If there's any people who have been previous winners here, just get on the chat just now and tell everybody how good the beer is. Also, if you do win stuff, remember to take photographs of yourself. Mum's here. Look, 17 years out. Irene Loughton, that's my mum. That's she's not allowed to win anything. Because it's a scandal, you know. Hi, Mum. Right, are we there? Yeah, we are. Right, it's 5 past. It's time for the quiz. Let's go. So, you know how to do this. You know how it works. Any questions, just ask me, okay? Right, round 1 is the same letter round. All the answers in the first round begin with the same letter. All right? Same letter. So once you have the letter, then it's easy. You know what the letter is, and you can guess the ones you don't know. You ready? Here we go. Just laughing at One Stop Trivia's comment. That's Sean. Yeah, beer is good in general. Right, here we go. Same letter round. First question about jazz, man. What musical instrument was the jazz musician Dizzy Gillespie most famous for playing? All right, Dizzy Gillespie could probably play anything, but what musical instrument was he best known for playing? That's question number 1. Number 2 in the same letter round is about Viking mythology. What was the name of the guy who was the Norse god of thunder, who was busy earlier this week? Certainly here in Edinburgh. Did anyone get rained on? I got rained on Tuesday, and it was quite nice. Who was the Norse god of thunder? Number 3 is Defecting. What was the nickname given to the famous boxing match that took place between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier in 1975? It was called The Something in Something. Right? The first something is the letter. Is the same letter. You know what I mean? Number 4, Celine Dion's number 1 hit, My Heart Will Go On. came from which blockbuster film of 1997? So, name the film. Song was My Heart Will Go On. It was #1 for quite a while. Sold a lot of copies when that used to be a thing. And it was by Celine Dion. What was the name of the film it came from? And the last one here, #5. What is the name of the largest island in French Polynesia in terms of both area and population? So French Polynesia is a collection of islands, which makes our country, you know. But what's the name of the largest island? It's the biggest island physically, and it's where most people in French Polynesia live. Population of around 200,000 people. So name that island. Okay. Very good. Right, that's the 5 questions. How this works is that you tell me if you're ready. Okay, you tell me if you're ready, and then I'll know that you're ready to move on. And if anyone has just come in a little bit late, I'm going to quickly recap these questions. You remember, this is the same letter round. That means all the answers start with the same letter. So I'll not tell you what the letter is, but you'll work it out. So which musical instrument was Dizzy Gillespie most famous for playing? Norse God of Thunder, #2. The Something in Something. Name of a famous fight between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Not the something in the something, just the something in something. The first something has the same letter. #4. It's got a little bit of commentary there from Ollie. Celine Dion song My Heart Will Go On came from which film? Thanks for telling me you're ready, everybody. And last one is the biggest island in French Polynesia, both in terms of population and area. Right, loads of you ready. So let's crack on. Let's get on to these answers right now. So the same letter round. Here they come. By the way, if you're not ready, get ready. Be ready. Here come the answers. Did you get the letter? By the way, it's letter T for triumphant, tremendous, Toblerone. What's your favourite word that begins with the letter T, ladies and gentlemen? Right, so here we go. Dizzy Gillespie, most famous for playing the trumpet. There he is. Toot! Hey, size that boy's face. Unbelievable. You don't get like that playing the kazoo. You should have taken up the kazoo. Norse God of Thunder, that was Thor. Thor the Mighty, Thor the Bold. Thor the Middle-Aged / old. #3, what was the nickname? A famous boxing match. Now, when you think of boxing matches with famous nicknames, you immediately think of the Rumble in the Jungle, but that wasn't this one. That was against, what's his name? George Foreman. But this was the Thrilla in Manila. All right. There's Ali dodging Mr. Frazier. Ali won the fight. #4, My Heart Will Go On. It's Titanic. You know that one. Hopefully that gave you the letter away if you didn't have it already. And last one is the largest island in French Polynesia, Tahiti. Yeah, Tahiti. Nice. I want to go to Tahiti. Sean's saying there that Manila's not far from me. Sean's in Cambodia. I guess not in a global sense. Still a wee way. Yeah, tell us your scores, everybody. Here's how you do the marking, by the way. You get 2 points for every correct answer. And there are bonus points. So if somebody in your team is a subscriber, like subscribe. There, down there. Subscribe. You get +2 points, so it's worth subscribing. If somebody in your team has shared the quiz tonight, you get a point. Could be you. You just do the share and share now. You get a point, and you get 1 point if it's your birthday. You do your own marking here. You see, there's no big prize for coming top, so there's no point in cheating. You know, it's not a big deal. Honor system, that's what they call it. Let's see some wrong answers here. Tonga for the last one. Yeah, that's reasonable. I think Tonga is its own country, where the main island is called Tonga, but it's not far away. It's also Pacific Ocean. Full house for the Quattro Formaggio. Full house for Breeder Date. Yeah. So it's only the 1,770 kilometres away. What's that? It's about 1,000 miles. So it's like from here to, I don't know, Rome or something like that. So yeah, not so far. By the way, don't take that Rome thing as gospel. That's just me guessing, top of my head. It's 400 miles. It's not even that. I'm thinking how far it is from here. 300 miles. In fact, I think it's exactly 300 miles from Edinburgh to London. But yeah, Rome, something like that. Anyway, so you see people saying 13. That's 10 out of 10 plus 2 for being a subscriber. Plus 1 for sharing. Anyone's birthday today? 9 for Das Team, Lumpy Grave 13, 13 for AKB. Let's get on with it. Let's move on. So the second round is the picture round. Okay, so same again, 5 questions, 2 points for each one. Number 1, what's the name of the band? English mod band who had 4 #1 hits in the UK singles chart in the early 1980s. That was their heyday, and they are named after something you can eat. By the way, I did notice somebody asking earlier if they could have a +1 birthday point because it was their nephew's birthday yesterday or something like that. No. It's got to be your birthday today. All right. That's an immutable rule. Because otherwise it's just not special. You know what I mean? Number 2, what is this a cross section of? Is it a cross section of a human hair, a human finger, or a worm? If you do get things wrong, tell us what you got wrong. Put it in the chat. It's always interesting to know what people said. Helps me write the questions as well if I know what you're getting. What kind of things you're thinking of. Anyway, what is that? Is it a cross-section of a human hair, human finger, or a worm? Number 3, what is the name of this cartoon character who debuted on television in 2001? Samurai something. The something being a first name. Samurai somebody. What's his first name? Okay. An old TV cartoon from 2001. Number 4. Musicals. This is the original Broadway poster for which musical debuted. That's twice in 2 questions I've used that word. In 1943. The worst thing you can do is argue about it, yeah? Look, it was my son's 16th though. That's very special. Aye, maybe. But yesterday. And since then, the world has moved on. No. And number 5, which European country includes this picturesque castle? Fairy tale castle, kind of famous to look at, you know. I don't think particularly historically important, but, you know, nice to look at. Which European country includes this castle? All right, that's the 5 questions. You tell me when. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Shamrockers. You gotta give it a shot, haven't you? But on this occasion, no. I mean, if your child turns 16, that's pretty good, isn't it? That means you can kick him out of the house, yeah? Means you're free. That's the way I read it. Anyway, I'll run through these one more time in case you missed any. So name the band. Mod band. Loads of number 1s in the early 80s. Named after something you can eat. Number 2, hair, finger, worm. Samurai somebody. What's his name? Which musical is that? A very famous musical. Have a look at the costumes. And what do you reckon? It's the famous musical there. First on the stage, 1943. Which country includes this castle? There you go, picturesque castle. So, are we ready? Let's have a look. Noodle Doodles are ready. Spedge is here. Sorry, missing the live version. Entertaining Claire tonight. Be back home later. Hey, Simon. Sounds like you're on a promise. Yeah? Nice. Didn't get a point for Yorkshire Day either. Nah, neither you did, Ollie. Colin's not talking about anybody in particular doing posting. He's talking about this. And he should know. He knows about his stuff. Right, all ready. Simon's ready. Karen's ready. Hello to the Wittens. Sorry I missed you last Saturday. Not doing Saturdays now. Just for a while anyway. Right, here come the answers for the questions for the picture round. Here we go. 2 points for each of these. Ready? Number one, I think most of you will know this. I think most people turning up here are pretty much nearer to my vintage than kids. I don't think we've got a lot of younger people, so you should know this one. It's the Jam. It's the sort of thing that people under 30 might struggle with. The Jam? Who are they? Number two, that is cross-section of a worm. You see that? Oh, stuff, cuticle, circular muscle layer, longitudinal muscle layer. What's that thing going right up the middle? It's the intestine. The intestine's in your fingers. It's a worm. Samurai what? I maybe should have given you the first letter here, because if you don't know it, it's very hard to guess. It's Samurai Jack. That might have been better with the first letter, Samurai J something. Probably do that next time. Next time I ever use it anyway. Number 4, original Broadway poster. Colin doesn't like the poster, but I know for a fact that Colin was in a... Well, actually, am I remembering this right? I might be remembering this wrong, but I think you were in a stage version of this in Edinburgh. It's Oklahoma. There it is. Oh, Oklahoma. Ding, ding, da, 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 da. And you were, yeah, I thought you were. And Fairy Castle. Where's the Fairy Castle? It's Neuschwanstein Schloss. It is in Germany. Germany. Deutschland. Niemcy. Tedesco. Did you know Germany's got all these mad names? Oh, look at that. Extra info from Marion. Neuschwanstein Castle. New swan made of stone. Is it supposed to look like a swan? I guess it kind of does. Depends how much acid you've had. The answer for me is not much for a while. Said Guys and Dolls and Czechia. I met some people from Czech Republic last year, and like as a quizmaster, you hear about these things. You hear, oh, they don't call it Czech Republic anymore; they call it Czechia, or Czechia. And I said to them, I said, "Is that right?" And they said, "No, it's nonsense. It's Czech Republic. No one calls it Czechia." That's what they said, except in a Czech accent. Aye, not Samurai Jock, Samurai Jack. Colin. Samurai Jocks altogether more threatening. Yeah, I was wondering that. Julie, I was wondering if anybody would say 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. It's a good guess, perfectly good guess. Right sort of thing. But it's Oklahoma. Samurai Steve. Nah. Austria for the castle. Nah. If it was Austria, I probably would have given more clues. You know, because it's a wee bit more obscure. Anyway, let's carry on. It's time for the sound round. And tonight, it's voices again. I did voices on Wednesday. Been doing a bit more sort of music stuff recently, but back on the voices for a couple of quizzes, which are always good fun. And I'm just going to set up the sound here so that you can hear when I play them. Right, it's a little bit harder for me to see the levels, so if it's too loud or too quiet, let me know, all right? This new system is better for lots of things, but one of the things it's not so good at is seeing exactly how the sound is. So tell me if it's rubbish, too quiet or too loud. Anyway, here come the list. So I'm going to play you 5 voices. All of the answers are on that list over there. Okay, so you just got to pick the answers off the list. That's all you got to do. So you ready? Here is voice number 1.
And sometimes I see a sequence of events, which, you know, like a little movie in my head, and then it's just a matter of transferring that movie into lyrics form. So that's how it happens very often. And
there we go. That's someone talking about their creative process. Number 2 is a woman talking about the reasons why she was a better mother than some of her compatriots.
Do you know what? I was the weirdest person because everybody I know, and especially being around a lot of people that are on drugs, would try and palm their kids off on people all the time so they could go and get high or put them up in the bedroom or do whatever. That child was with me all the time, and then when he went to sleep, I'd take drugs.
So she waited until the kid went to sleep and then she took the drugs. So it's pretty responsible. Number 3, by contrast, is someone talking about how they were never really into drugs.
Not really. I mean, I like to drink. I like a drink.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not a big fan of drugs.
No.
They just don't suit me. I don't. It's, you know, in the handful of times that I've tried drugs, many years ago, I just didn't enjoy it.
Just didn't enjoy it. All right, that's what happened when she tried drugs. Number 4 is, by the way, if there's children here, you might want to cover their tender ears just for the next 10 seconds. This next 10-second clip contains strong language, and it's about strong language.
When you swear, you don't seem to be swearing, you know. And but of course, fuck is an Anglo-Saxon word. It means spreading seed. For fuck's sake, anyone knows that.
So there you go, a bit of swearing and a bit of education. And the last one is someone talking about how they did their own water skiing stunts.
And that is the reason that I skied very well. My father, a very short German Jew, he said to me, tell the producers, tell the guy Marshall that you water ski. He did. I said, I don't know, Dad. I'm not going to. No, tell him you. And also, if you go to the White House, take cake.
And also, if you go to the White House, take cake. So there you go. That's the voices tonight. How did you get on? Do you want to hear them again? I think you probably will. So I'm going to play them one more time. All right. You tell me if you're ready, though. Don't put any answers in the chat. Here they are one more time. Number 1 is a man talking about his creative process.
And sometimes I see a sequence of events, which, you know, like a little movie in my head, and then it's just a matter of transferring that movie into lyrics form. So that's how it happens very often, and
that's how it happens very often, right? Number 2 is talking about her being a better mother by comparison to some of the people she knew.
Do you know what? I was the weirdest person because everybody I know, and especially being around a lot of people that are on drugs, would try and palm their kids off on people all the time so they could go and get high or put them up in the bedroom or do whatever. That child was with me all the time, and then when he went to sleep, I'd take drugs.
So that's all right. Number 3 is about a person having an aversion to
Not
drugs.
really. I mean, I like to drink. I like a drink.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not a big fan of drugs.
No.
They just don't suit me. I don't. It's, you know, in the handful of times that I've tried drugs, many years ago, I just didn't enjoy it. Not really.
Okay, she didn't enjoy it. This number 4 is about swearing and contains strong language.
Really, I mean,
Whoops, not
I
that
like
one.
to drink.
This is number 4.
When you swear, you don't seem to be swearing, you know. And but of course, fuck is an Anglo-Saxon word. It means spreading seed. For fuck's sake, anyone knows that.
It's the turn of phrase, isn't it? Number 5 is somebody talking about their water skiing ability.
And that is the reason that I skied very well. My father, a very short German Jew, he said to me, tell the producers, tell Guy Marshall that you water ski. He did. I said, I know, Dad. I'm not going to. No, tell him you. And also, if you go to the White House, take cake. And then.
Right, pretty good. You ready? Are you ready? Now I can see Ollie saying, I've spotted a typo. You need to tell us what it is, Ollie, and you might get your point. Because remember, it's a pedant's charter, right? If you spot a typo on the PowerPoint slides over here, then you get a point. All right. If you point it out and it's right. If you point it out and it actually turns out you're wrong, you lose a point. So it's like the mechanism in Scrabble, where if you challenge a word and it turns out to be right, then that's a big win. Person's got to miss their turn. But if you challenge and it turns out it's perfectly fine, you miss a turn. Hardcore. Let's see. Oh, I see, right? Okay, here we go. Ollie's saying that Daniela has 2 N's. Well, you must be talking about Daniela Westbrook. Let's just look that up. Oh, you're right as well. 2 N's. Woohoo! Nice one, Ollie. That's a point for you. I fully expected you were going to be wrong on that one. I was thinking, aye. Great stuff. Right, okay, well done, Ollie. That's an extra point. I was thinking, aye, maybe your daughter, but surely the celebrity one's only got 1 N. But no, turns out it should be 2 N's. So thanks very much for that. Right, I get to the answers. So the first one was guy talking about creative process. I see the pictures in my mind, and then is it lyrics? Everything's happening. You probably picked up the Swedish accent. There's Bjorn out of ABBA. Björn Ulvaeus. Probably badly pronounced, but there you go. It's Bjorn out of ABBA. One of the B's out of ABBA. Number 2, with talking about her drugs experience and how she was just better at that, better at coping with that, because she waited till the kid had gone to bed before she started getting wasted. So Daniela Westbrook, all right, formerly of EastEnders, became pretty famous for having a missing septum at one time. Celebrity culture. What a screw up. Number 3 was Madonna. That was her saying that she doesn't really take drugs. She's not that into it. Probably feels out of control. Number 4, talking about Anglo-Saxon provenance of words, is your old pal Brian Blessed. Brian Blessed always turns up. If there's a voice round, it's always Brian Blessed. Regulars know that one. And the last one, number 5, is talking about water skiing. Well, you might have picked it up, you might have guessed it just from knowing it was about water skiing, because that refers to the famous Jumping the Shark episode, and that was Henry Winkler, also better known as the Fonz out of Happy Days. Arthur Fonzarelli, played by Henry Winkler. And he jumped over us. Well, he did a lot of the water skiing in the episode where Fonzie jumps the shark. He said he did all of the skiing himself apart from the actual jump. So, what'd you score? You get them all? What? Westbrook has 2 N's as well. What are you talking about? You're off your head. It was a good call on Daniela. Well spotted. Ollie, you get an extra point for that. If you've never seen an elephant ski, and you've never been on acid, that's enlightening, Gary. Hang on, let's just soak that up again. Hang on a second. If you've never seen an elephant ski, then you've never been on acid. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're that exclusive. I've done one of the two. Okay. So AKB, dun, 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 10 out of 10. Didn't get Madge. What did you put instead of Madonna? Did you put the one I kind of put in as an alternative for that was Joan Collins. I was thinking you might go for Joan Collins. Didn't recognise the voice, but it had to be Fonzie. 10 out of 10. It's it's a slightly older Henry Winkler. I think it's from last year on one of the chat shows in America. Jimmy Kimmel, I think. Full points for Fat Boy Got Sick. Full house for the Von Craps. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, that's right. Years and years and years. It kind of led to the Joan Collins thing, but Madonna's been around for a long, long time as well. Now, okay. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, it was this kind of mid-Atlantic accent. Well, the thing is, Madonna's been living in Europe for quite a while. I think she lives in Portugal now, and she lived in London for a while. So, you know, it's fair enough. Accent changes. Right. Let's get on with... Oh, time for a crypto. 1980s film, right? You try and get the identity of the film from the cryptic clue. It's like a crossword clue, and you've got 60 seconds to solve it. Here we go. Sweet spread, minimized youth, my culpability. What's that talking about? It's a 1980s film. Loving the Fonzie impersonation there, Colin. There's another one. Sit on it. Unbelievable. Happy days, man. His office is a toilet. You know what I mean? Hangs about younger guys. It's not weird. A little bit weird. Not that weird. Maybe it's quite weird. AKB have got it. Yeah, tell us if you've got it. Don't tell us what the answer is. Don't shout out the answers. There's quite a few people think they have this. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. I think it's relatively straightforward for a crypto. Okay, that's it. That's time up. I'm going to reveal the answer. You've got right up until I reveal this to get it right. It's a 1980s film. Sweet spread, minimized youth, my culpability. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey is the sweet spread. Minimized youth, shrunk the kids. My culpability. I did it. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Okay, so Rick Moranis, wasn't it? I think that was the guy. By the way, I'm just going to get the background music back on so that we can listen to copyright-free music from the YouTube Safe to Broadcast collection. Let's try this. There we go. Okay. First ever crypto for Spaghetti Haggis. Yes! That's how it feels. Boom! Shakalaka. What? What? Yeah, there's a comma. It's a crossword clue. It's not like a cipher. It's not like a substitution cipher. It's a vaguely cryptic clue. The comma is there because that's honey, right? Sweet spread is honey. So that's one thing. Honey. Minimized youth. That's the second thing. There's another comma. My culpability. And that's the meaning of the whole thing. So that's why the commas are there, Tate. Good effort, but I think you're gonna. I mean, unless you can make a better argument, you're gonna have to take a point off if that was you trying to get a point. Are we in a lift? I've got no idea what you mean, Julie. You're gonna have to expand on that. Okay, right. Let's move on. What we got? We got 3 more rounds, and then it's going to be time to get your scores uploaded, and also live quizzing coming up. Going to see your beautiful faces on screen. Oh, he meant in the answer, right? Oh, let's see. Elevator music. Is it too loud? Turn it down a bit. Oh, here we go, right? See, this is my fault. I opened myself up to this. Just checking this on Wikipedia. Yeah, right enough. There's a comma. There's not a lot of films that got a comma in the title. That'd be a great speed round. Name 10 films that have got a comma in the title. Right, brilliant. Okay, Tate. I take it back. Point. Left music. See, I'm not really listening to the music because it drives me mad having the headphones on. Sometimes a lift is a nice place to be, you know? Private, safe, compact. Right, let's move on. What we got next? Pick 5. Okay. Football question tonight. So pick 5 is just pick the 5 right answers off the grid. There's a grid of 9 answers. You pick the 5 correct ones. 2 points for each one. Football question. Which of these countries have appeared in the final match of the Women's FIFA World Cup? So, the World Cup, the women's version, has been going since the early 1990s. 5 of these countries have made it to the final. So they've either finished runners-up or they've won it. All right, so teams that have reached the final. And the other 4 have never been further than the semi. Some of them not even reached the semi. So pick the 5 correct answers. Pick the 5 countries who are good at women's football. Noodle Doodles are ready. That was very quick. If you're ready like Noodle Doodles, let me know. I'll just read the names in case you can't see them very well. It's Canada, China, England, France, Germany, Japan, Nigeria, Norway, and United States. USA, number 1. By the way, who do you think is going to win the American presidential election? I know that Biden guy's favourite, but I can't help thinking Trump will pull it out of hat. You know what I mean? So, Kate's a bit upset at the lack of Netherlands being mentioned there. I wonder where Kate van de Heuning is from. Yeah, the Netherlands always deserve a mention because it's a great country, great people. I was going to be there in May. My daughter and myself were headed to Eurovision, but of course it got cancelled. Kate reckons not Trump will win. The other guy, Biden. Leslie reckons Trump and Twunt will win. This is tricky, says Karen. Marion's ready with 5 guesses. Andy's backing Trump as well, putting his full support behind the incumbent. Okay. Right. Yeah, it is a tricky round. Here we go. Well, hopefully see you next year for Eurovision. Kate, I'm not hugely confident it'll even go on next year. This thing's going to run and run, you know. So, but I really hope I make it. I really hope it is on, and I really hope we get there. Anyway, here we go. Pick 5 answers. You ready for this? 2 points for each one. So, number 1, they have won it several times. They are the champions at the moment. United States of America, USA. Woo! Number 1. Greatest country in the world. 4 times champions, right? Also have been champions is Germany. They've won it twice. Norway have won it once, and they've been runners-up once as well. Japan have been champions once and the runners-up once, and China have been to the final but never won it. So that is the correct answers. The others have never been to the final. And this is up to and including last year's tournament, so it's up to date. Oh, great. Thank you very much, Kate. Yes, we'll make it. We'll get there. Now, I hope you can still hear and see me because my computer's freezing a wee bit. So, hopefully this will be a minor interruption. I'm going to keep talking to you because there's a chance Ha ha ha! Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about that little interruption. Not quite sure what happened. Oh, look, I'm on my phone. Look, there I am. So, stop that. Holy bananas! Right, okay. It is the Chinese. It's exactly who it is, Michael. That's who I blame, and you can put me on record as saying that. Now, I've just got to try and get PowerPoint back on, which shouldn't take a couple of seconds. Here we go. Share screen. PowerPoint slideshow. Allow. There we go. Right, okay. Now, did you get those answers before it disappeared? I'm going to get a new computer because that's probably my computer that's the problem. It's been okay most of the time, but it's been pretty flaky this week. The heat? Nah, there's no heat here. Tate, I know you're down in Blackpool where England's really hot, but it's completely normal here in Scotland. It's not warm at all. It's freezing. Okay. So China, Germany, Japan, Norway, USA. I think I just got them out just before they Nomsy saying that Ewan was convinced that China didn't have a women's team. They were the first hosts, actually. They were the host of the original Women's World Cup 1991. Now, I'm just saying that, done. I'm just saying that off the top of my head. I might be wrong. Go and check it, but I'm pretty sure China were the hosts in 1991. And they always do okay. Okay, right, let's move on. Wasted a couple of minutes there. Team of the day is Marion. This is my last team of the day picture. I've run out. If you want to be team of the day, send me a picture. Otherwise, I'll just stop doing it as a feature. Okay, because we're going to have live people in it anyway. So Marion gets a point. That's Marion's teammate, who's also a part-time singer. You know? Right, let's get on with it. So, yeah, oh, Ollie. Not that Ollie, no, not the famous Ollie. Just, that's Ollie Murs. Not our Ollie Olsen. Not the best Ollie. Second best Ollie in Britain. Right. That is a good photo, isn't it? Right, okay, sponsor tonight is Broughton Brewery. Now, we're going to play Mystery Bag. You can win a load of beer. They're going to send you some nice beer. Even if you don't win, you can get a 10% discount. You go to their website, you use drpaul10, .paul10, it gives you 10% off beer, which is great. But I have to wait around. Right, I'm mixed up. Your phone's giving feedback on the stream, is it? I thought I turned it off. Let me just see. Yes. Close all. There we go. That should stop anything there. Right. Right. Mystery bag in a minute. 50-50 round first. Nice and quick, right? So it couldn't be simpler. Pick the right answer, yeah? 5 questions, 50-50. Here we go. Number 1, superheroes. Which DC Comics superhero has got an alter ego named Barry Allen, who works as a police scientist? Is that Green Arrow or The Flash? Brutal. Number 2, in the 50-50 round, which party, and I think I've asked this before, which party did United States President Abraham Lincoln represent? Was he Democrat or Republican? It's election year in the USA, but way back in the day, what type of president was Abraham Lincoln? Was he Democrat or Republican? Number 3, the Roman province of Dacia, or Dacia, I don't know how you say it, was on land which is roughly equivalent to which modern day country? Portugal or Romania? You know, I've never said that word out loud. It's one of those things, you got it in your head while you're writing, you're going, Dacia. I was just thinking Dacia, but when you say it out loud, you're like, oh, Dacia? Dacia? Anyway, D-A-C-I-A, Dacia. I'm going to stick with Dacia. The Roman province of Dacia is roughly equivalent to which modern day country? Is that Portugal or Romania? Which event uses longer skis? This is question number 4. Downhill skiing or ski jumping? Which one uses longer skis, like the actual equipment? You know what I mean? And number 5, which of these things happened first? The birth of Prince Philip or the invention of commercially available sliced bread? It's not. There's nothing weird. Talking about the Prince Philip that's married to the current queen. That one. Phil the Greek. Dirty old racist Phil. You know what I mean? So which of those happened first? The birth of Prince Philip or the invention of commercially available sliced bread? Which came first? Sliced bread or Prince Philip? Fantastic. Right, okay. Quick recap. Better hurry up. Green Arrow or the Flash? Who's Barry Allen? Barry Allen's the alter ego police scientist. Who is the superhero? Is it Green Arrow or the Flash? Number 2, Abraham Lincoln, Democrat or Republican? Number 3, Dacia, Roman province. Roughly speaking, is that Portugal or Romania? Which event uses longer skis, downhill skiing, or ski jumping? And what happened first, Prince Philip or sliced bread? Right, ready. We have ready as we'll ever be, ready as this, ready-ish, and ready. I'll get a couple more readies off you, and then we'll hit the answers for 50-50 round. Then it's mystery bag. Then it's double or bust to finish off the quiz. And then we're going to be doing live quizzing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style from 8 o'clock to 8:30. So if you want to be live on the screen, your chance is coming up pretty soon. Right, there's loads more readies. Ready. Okay. 50% ready. Genius. Okay, let's move on. Whoops. Accidentally hit Excel. That's what happened last time. Crashed. That's okay. So here come the answers. You ready? 2 points for each of these. Who's Barry Allen? That is the Flash, right? There's Barry Allen zipping into view, and he looks a bit like Crazy Jamie. If anybody's here knows Crazy Jamie from the old days in Glasgow, set himself on fire once in a gutter outside the pub. 2001, folks, crazy. Which party did Abraham Lincoln represent? That was Republican. He was a Republican. That's what they were about back in the day. Number 3, Dacia is roughly Romania. Okay. There's a wee map of the Roman world. There's Dacia province marked. Over here, you say that's Lusitania. That's where Portugal is, roughly. Lusitania. But over here in the east, Dacia, modern day Romania. Number 4, which event uses longer skis? Is ski jumping. The skis are longer and fatter as well. More lift. Something like that. I made up that last bit as a reason, but I'm thinking that's what it is. And then which happened first? Prince Philip or sliced bread? The correct answer is the birth of Prince Philip, 1921. Sliced bread was not until, I can't remember, 26 or 28. A few years later, anyway. So when Prince Philip never had sliced bread as a baby. Great deprivation. And it scarred them and made him into a terrible racist ever since. There he is. Looks like he's just spotted a person of colour. Right, the Flash, Republican, Romania, ski jumping, and the birth of Prince Philip. What a lineup. What we got? Didn't get a Flash. Yeah, it's a difficult one. I might have known that. I'm not a big comics person or superheroes, but I think I might have known that one. Got the superheroes wrong. Got the last one wrong. Ah. Said Democrats. A lot of people think it's Democrat because these days it might be a Democrat, you know. But these things change their meaning over time. Put a green arrow as well. I think like quite a lot of the so superheroes, they have aliases that change, especially the DC ones. I think Barry Allen is one of the aliases of the Flash. It's been some other ones. Same with the green arrow. I think. Like I say, not a big expert. Okay. 10 out of 10 for the Shamrockers. Yeah, that was a difficult round. Lots of 6s and 8s. So well done to the Shamrockers for getting 10 out of 10 there. Nice work. Right, let's move on. It is time for the sponsor. All right, I copied it. See, I copied it and pasted it and then forgot to delete it. That's why you saw that stuff before. But Broughton Brewery, great people down in the borders, keeping themselves in business just about. They've got a crowdfunder at the moment to try and survive, like so many of us are trying to survive. And it's Mystery Bag. We're going to play Mystery Bag now. If you win this, you don't necessarily win the beer, because I'm going to have a winner for the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire as well. Then after that, I'll do a draw, and it'll be one of the winners for this and one of the winners for Millionaire. And I'll draw out which one gets the beer. The other one will get a scratch card. Okay, so we're going to play Mystery Bag. You've got to say who's in the mystery bag. So who's inside the mystery bag? You ask me questions that I can answer in a 50-50 way, yes or no, male or female, that sort of thing. And I'll answer them in the chat. And the first person I see in the chat shouting out the right answer will be the winner of Mystery Bag and will be one of tonight's winners. So, oh yeah, and also there's an extra prize for whoever does it quickest in the month. Still haven't looked up the fastest time. I think it's 52 seconds, something like that. So you're going to have to go something to beat that. And I've got my stopwatch here. And your questions have started. I might have missed some of your questions because they're going up pretty fast. But I'm going to start clock now. Here we go. Right. Actor, no. Pikachu, no. Actor, no. Politician, no. Alive, no. Not for a long time. Pretty dead. Are they Dutch? No. Anne Widdecombe, no. Kamala Harris, no. Abraham Lincoln, no. Are they white? Yes, it's a white person. Is over 50 years old. I don't know. I think they were 50 by the time they died. Is it Gandhi? No. Is it woman? No. Is it Ali G? No. Is it Brian Blessed? No. Ancient times? Nah, not ancient. Jesus, author? Well, author, yeah. Certainly published things. Not fiction. Scottish? No. Ferdinand Magellan? No. Queen Mary? No. Winston Churchill? Nah. Shakespeare? No. Elizabeth I? No. Shakespeare? No. You know what? This is going up too quickly, isn't it? This actually jumps right now. I realise why I was missing things the other night, because it jumps up quicker than the things are coming in. Right. Marie Curie? No. Jesus? No. Later than Jesus. Earlier than Churchill. Earlier than Washington. Later than Julius Caesar. Not Ovid? No. Not Magellan? No. Later than Magellan. Not a cyclist. Not Greta Garbo. Not Orson Welles. Not Da Vinci. Da Vinci's the best guess so far. It's not Leonardo da Vinci, but that's the best guess so far. William Wallace, Hamilton, Oliver Cromwell, Elvis. No. Later than Da Vinci. Author, let us say a published writer, but not what you'd call an author, not a fiction writer. Oh, someone's got it. Now I'm just going to go back up the thread, make sure no one else got it. I think the first person to get it is Colin. It's Newton. It's Isaac Newton. There he is. Hang on a second. There he is. Whoa! It's your old pal Isaac Newton, inventor of gravity. I know it's not right. Colin, I'm just going to check that no one was before. I know the rule is it's the first one I see, but I'm not used to this new system, so they are coming fast. They are coming past pretty fast. You know what I mean? And it seems to jump and miss a load out, but I'm going back, and I don't think anyone was. I don't think anybody was ahead of you. Nah, you're all right. That's you, Colin. You're the champion. It was 1 minute 57 that you got Newton in. Mr. Isaac Newton. Quite a difficult one there. A leading physicist, you know, predicted positions of planets and stuff like that. Try to work out how the planets work. Top guy. A few more got Isaac Newton further down, but it was Colin first. Very, very good. Excellent. Well done, Colin. Indeed. Control F works on YouTube chat, by the way, if it helps with the searching. Yes, Maz, but I'm not on YouTube. I'm on something called StreamYard because I'm streaming this out to YouTube and Facebook. I know most of you are on YouTube, but not everybody. So, activate slow chat. Thanks for all the tips, everybody, but I'm not actually on YouTube. I might work out a different thing to Mystery Bag. But anyway, well done. There's Keith. I actually saw your comment, Keith, but you were after Colin. Well, Keith's saying me. He said it a few times. I think he's quite vehement about it. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, look, there's Keith saying Darwin. There's Keith saying Newton. But I'm certain I won't even let me go back that far. Right. I'm calling it was Colin, right? It might be Keith. I'll check it, but I'm pretty certain. But the thing is, I can't see Colin after that. Yeah. Colin was first, right? Anyway, spend too much time. Back to the old thing. It used to be the first one that I could see before that. Blah, 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 blah. Long story. Right, let's get on with it. Double or bust. To work out who wins this quiz. So, double or bust, you get 4 points for a correct answer in this round. There we go. There's me getting backed up. Thanks, Maz. You get 4 points for the right answer in this round. That's double. But you get bust if you put a wrong answer. If you put one wrong answer, you get bust for the round. 0 points. You can avoid that because you don't have to answer all the questions. Okay? So, without too much further ado, here we go. 2000s comedy movie question. Question number 1. What is the name of a 2007 comedy film starring Will Ferrell and John Heder as the world's first male ice skating pair? What's the name of that film? Very funny film. Well, I like it anyway. Give them, look, Heather, that's a beautiful sentiment, but it doesn't work that way. I send one address to the brewery and they send it out, you know what I mean? Number 2, in football, once again, Football World Cup, which piece of equipment was named the tricolor at the 1998 Football World Cup men's and Favor Nova at the 2002 World Cup men? All right, so tricolor in 1998 and Fever Nova at 2002. Which piece of equipment had those names in those years? Look. I love it. You're all backing me up. Colin's first for us too. Colin was first in my live chat. Thanks, everyone. Number 3. Which stock clown character from the Italian Commedia dell'arte is mentioned in the lyrics of the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody? Right, Bohemian Rhapsody is everybody's favourite song, as you know. But which clown character from the Commedia dell'arte, which was like an old sort of travelling performance, you know, an art. It's difficult to describe. Like troubadours, you know what I mean? Troubadours going around the towns, putting on their show for money. And there was a stock character who was a clown, and is mentioned in the lyrics of Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. So, what's the name of that character? You want to go for that one? You're going to risk that one? Number 4, Jewish diaspora. Apart from Israel, which country is home to the largest number of Jewish people? So, apart from Israel, Which other country has the largest population of Jewish people? Woo! All right, I want to get this finished because I want to get onto the live stuff, you know. And number 5, get this. What year? You can get within 2 years to get the points here. So in which year did Judith Keppel become the first £1 million winner on the UK quiz show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Plus or minus 2 years. So if you're 2 years out, you get the points. If you're 3 years out, you get bust. So you decide if you want to answer this or not, like all the questions in this round. You choose whether you want to answer them or not. Tell me when you're ready. Tell me in the chat when you're ready. And I will quickly recap. Number 1, Will Ferrell and John Heder. What's the name of that film? 2007. Male ice skating. Number 2, Tricolore and Fever Nova. Which piece of equipment had those names at those 2 World Cups? Number 3, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen includes a character from Commedia dell'arte, a clown or a troubadour. What's the name of that character? Number 4, other than Israel, which country has the largest population of people who are Jewish? And number 5, Judith Keppel was the first ever £1 million winner on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, UK edition. What year was that program broadcast? I think it was recorded and broadcast same year, but definitely know the broadcast. So that's what we're basing the answer on. Okay, so within 2 years to get the points. 3 years out, you get bust. Let's see. One Stop Trivia are going balls out. You can only declare balls out if you're going for all 5. That's the way we play it. Ready but strong. Missing Lorna tonight, yeah. Quattro Formaggio ready? Come on, you tell me if you're ready. We'll get on to these answers. Quite difficult, yeah? Quite tricky. There's LB telling a lie. I hate Bohemian Rhapsody. That's not true. There's not a person alive who's for whom Bohemian Rhapsody is not their favourite song. Surely. Is it? Ready, I guess. There you go. That's resigned, isn't it? Noodle Doodles are ready. Right, let's do it. Ready, kind of. Okay. Right, you don't seem sure of yourselves. Let's get some answers up here. Right, double or bust. Here we go. You ready for this? So 4 points for a right answer. Nothing bad happens if you leave blanks, but if you put a wrong answer down, you get bust. You ready? Here we go. Number 1, the world's first male ice skating pair. That's Blades of Glory, or Die Eisprinzen. Seems to be the German edition there. Die Eisprinzen. But Blades of Glory. English language answer, which is the one we're looking for. Number 2, World Cups, Tricolore and the Fever Nova. They were both the balls, the official ball of the World Cup. They do a different ball every time, and they give it a name. I mean, it's just a ball, you know what I mean? Right, Commedia dell'arte. Now, I reckon some of you might get bust on this. I've done this in real life in the pub, and I know people got bust on this question. They came up with a few different answers. The correct answer here is Scaramouche. 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 Remember, tell us if you get bust and say what you went for. There is Scaramouche. Cutting about. His guitar causing trouble. Other than Israel, which country has got the largest number of Jewish people living there? It is the USA. Around about 5 million Jewish people in the USA. And the last one, Judith Keppel, first ever millionaire winner on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You had to get within 2 years. The correct answer was 2000. All right. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire launched in 1998, and they had their first £1 million winner 2 years later. So, what did you put? Did you get busted? I see the Geek Robin has got busted. Tell us what you got bust on. I'm going to give you a couple of links now. One is to upload your scores, which I want you to do so that we can make a nice league table of tonight's score. don't go away because we've still got 20 odd minutes of quizzing here. We're going to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But get your scores uploaded. Does that come up? Yeah, I've just put the link there. So upload your scores. Yaldi, didn't they go bust? First time ever. Fantastic. 8 points for Marion. Playing it cool. 16 out of 20. Wasn't brave enough. That's well played, LB. All 4 correct, Mr. Football One. Some people playing it just nice tonight. There's the link again for uploading your scores. I'm also going to put a link in for a donation for me. Because you're welcome to do this quiz, and you're welcome to do it for nothing. But if you think it was worth a tip, then give me a tip. What would you, if you went out to the pub, went to a pub quiz, you spend loads of money, yeah? So divide that by 10, give it to me. Seems fair, yeah? A couple of quid, you know what I'm saying? So we've got some totals, and yeah, follow the link to upload your score, and looking for donation as well. Thank you very much for doing the quiz. Now we're about to play live quizzing. We have already one winner tonight, which is Colin of the Clan Harper, who was first to get Isaac Newton. But we're going to play another competition right now. Now this is we're going to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay. Oh, there is Ms. Keppel. There she is. I think she turned out it was Henry II was the answer to her question. And she was, turned out she was related to Eleanor of Aquitaine and had recently visited the grave. So she knew all about it. It's quite lucky, yeah. Yeah, I think it is one of those questions, Marion, that seems obvious afterwards. Don't kick yourself. Okay, a lot of, 25,000 people per year in the UK get hospitalised for kicking themselves. 70 for Ollie. Good, not for Ollie, for One Stop Trivia. Sean. Great stuff, Sean. Make sure you get your score uploaded. Right, I'm going to now issue you a link. Follow the link and come and join me on screen and play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with me. It's going to be great. Okay? You don't need any special equipment. You just do this on your phone or whatever. It'll get you through. It'll ask you questions like, do you allow it to use your camera and microphone? You just go, yes, yes. And you get through. We're going to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which is another little bit of quiz extra for you. A little bit of live stuff. So that was the answers for the last round there. Blades of Glory. The Ball. Fava Nova and Tricolore, Scaramouche, USA, and 2000. So I've put the link on the screen and also in the chat. Follow the link and come on screen. I can take about 4 or 5 years, I think. Well, actually, it depends. What I'm going to do tonight is going to start at £1,000 in my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire book. And whoever gets the highest right answer will be the winner, right? So, like one question at a time. Right, we've got some people coming through, so let's check them out. Let's get Jock on.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Jock.
Hello, mate.
He's on so I can hear you. Hello, Jock.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get rid of the background music. It's quite cool, isn't it, as well? Right, I'll try that again. I could just about hear you in the background. We're going to try one more time. Hello, Jock.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm all right, yes. You're a little bit quiet, so I don't know if you can get anywhere near your microphone or whatever you're using. Okay. How's that? You want to try that?
Yeah, is that now?
Aye, I can just about hear you. I'm going to turn my headphones up. I don't know if anyone else is getting in trouble with that. Anyway, welcome. Hello, Jock. Tell us, now, you were on the other night. You're in Leith, yes?
Yes, that's right. Aye. Yep.
And how have you been spending today, this lovely Friday?
I've been working today, mate. So, yeah, just working from home. So,
What kind of work are you doing?
I do mental health advocacy, mate. So
That's right. It's looking after people. Yeah.
Absolutely, mate. So
is are you one of these billionaires that's profited out of the lockdown? Then you got loads more clients.
Well, there's obviously quite a few clients, but I've not profited.
Right. Well, listen. Let's try and win you £1 million, and then you can set up like an amazing scheme, and you can also pay the electricity so you can put your light on. Right. So what I'm going to do it slightly differently tonight. I've got my millionaire book. I'm just going to start at £1,000. Check this out. I've got this all set up as well. Here we go. Look, watch. Whoa, £1,000, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to ask you a question out of this, and if you get it right, you stay on. I'll put you away. I'll get the next person up. And whoever gets the highest one without going out, it'll work out. So let's see, £1,000. I'm working on the basis that somebody will get £1,000 question right at some point. So what nationality was the artist Gustav Klimt? Was he Irish, Greek, Austrian, or Portuguese?
I think he was Austrian.
That is correct answer. Well done, Jock. Right, you stay where you are. I'm going to bring the next person in. You are still in the game. So Jock has got £1,000 question right. So we move on to £2,000 and we welcome One Stop Trivia. Now, this must be Sean. Hello, Sean.
Howdy. How are we doing?
Howdy. All right. Thanks for joining us from your jail cell. What did you do to get arrested this time?
Well, I'm in Cambodia, so I probably shouldn't make jokes about
that. Is it easy to get arrested in Cambodia?
It's easier not to get arrested, but 50-50. Can go either way.
Are you in the capital city there?
I am in Phnom Penh.
And what's it like? I mean, I've never been to Cambodia. What's it like?
I love it. I've been here 3.5 years now. But I mean, we've delayed New Year because of the COVID. That's happening next week. It would have been April, but New Year's happening next week.
Right.
So the celebrations anyway.
Yeah. Well, you've got to get a £2,000 question right here. This is what you got to do. Okay, you ready for this?
Pressure.
And I kind of hope you don't win, because it'll be quite a lot of money to send a scratch card all the way to Cambodia. But I'm not going to bias it. Let's just get the very first one that comes up. So, which of these wars began in 1950? Was it the Spanish Civil War, the Vietnam War, the Suez War, or the Korean War? Which war began in 1950?
I'm going to go with the Korean War.
It's the right answer. Yeah.
Oh,
right. Stay where you are.
Again,
don't go away. And I'm going to get our next contestant on. Now, who am I talking to? Dumphy Diamonds. Dumphy Diamonds. Hello. Hello. Oh, they've gone. Freaked out by the experience. That wasn't for them. They might come back. Oh, no, they're back. They're back. Hello. Hello. I can't hear you.
Hello.
All right. What's your name? Oh, no, they're back.
Hello.
Hello. You might need to turn the
Hello.
whatever you're watching it on down so you can talk to me, I think, because you might get a bit of feedback there. What is your name? Leslie. Hello, Leslie. Hooray. Right. Have you followed what's going on so far? Have you followed what's been going on so far?
Yeah.
Right. You got to get a £4,000 question right to stay in the game, okay?
Righto.
Are you in Dunfermline?
Yeah.
Right. I can tell because it's not quite as good as the connection to Cambodia. What? Right. This is difficult. Well, I don't know. Might be easy. £4,000 question. What is a yashmak? That's YASHMAK. Is it a veil, a bracelet, a prayer mat, or a belt?
It's a veil.
A veil. I think you're right, but I don't have these marked next to it, so I need to quickly just look it up. I think you're right. 4,000. Number 2, and that's A. That's right. Yeah, £4,000 for Leslie. So well done. You're still in the game. Aye, stay where you are. Don't go away. Right, we go. Like no one else is here. We've got Herv on crap, but his device is not connected. So we go back to Jock. Right, Jock. Hello there. How you doing?
Hello, sir. I'm fine, mate.
Did you follow that?
I did. Yes, I did. Yep.
Right. You need to answer an £8,000 one now.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Which pop group had a 1970s hit with a song called Shang-a-Lang? Was it Mud, Bay City Rollers, Wizard, or Shawadi Wadi?
It's basically Rollers, I think.
That's the right answer. Yeah. So Jock gets an £8,000 question right. So sitting pretty on £8,000. We move on to 16,000, and we move and we get back to Sean. Hello, Sean. How you doing? £16,000 now. It's getting tasty. It's getting hot.
It is.
Let's have a look now. This is not easy. What does a deltiologist collect? That's DELTIOLOGIST. Deltiologist. Does a deltiologist collect postcards, stamps, ties, or parking tickets?
I was going to say, is it the Bay City Rollers? But I think it's the ties.
Yeah, what?
Ties I'm going with.
I'm afraid it's not. It's postcards. It's postcards, and it's great to have you all the way from East Asia. But thank you and good night. Good night to Sean. All right, bye. Okay, so we bring back in Leslie. Leslie, Sean's out of the game. Jock's on 8,000. You've got to get a 16,000 one to stay in, right? Okay, listen to this. In which religion is the Aga Khan a leader? Is it Buddhism, Islam, Hinduism, or Christianity? So the Aga Khan, is he a leader in Buddhism, Islam, Hinduism, or Christianity? I've got an answer mark next to this, but I'm not quite sure, so I'm going to look it up, make sure it's right. Are you a religious person yourself there, Leslie?
No.
No.
I will try
Too smart for that.
Hinduism. I'll try
You go
that.
for Hinduism? No, I'm afraid it's Islam. Oh, no. So we drop you out. And that means that the only person left, so the person who is our winner, is Jock. Yay!
Oh, my God. Thank you, sir. Don't know how I won that. I've no idea.
Well, thank you, Jock. You have won... well, either this £100,000 scratch card or the beer. You are one of our winners for tonight. So I'm going to... I haven't really got a thing set up, so I'm going to improvise a draw. I was going to do stuff with, what do you call it? Ping pong balls and whatever. But that's not happening. So I'm going to write your name on this bit of paper here. Jock, and I'm going to write Colin's name on this other bit of paper here, Colin, and I'm going to hold these two bits of paper up and do that. And Jock, you pick who is the winner of the beer. Is it left hand? Hang on, left hand or right hand? Left or right? Who's the winner?
I'll go for left hand.
Left hand, right? Okay. So the winner of the beer is Jock. Yes. So what you have to do is send me the your address, right? And then I'll send that to Broughton Brewery, and they'll send you the beer. All right.
That's magic. Thank you, sir.
Right. We would now like to hear a speech thanking your helpers.
Just like to thank everyone who knows me, and to the quizmaster this evening. And I have no idea how I won. I have no idea.
Well, you got questions right. That's what you did, and then you picked the right answer. You just got a series of correct answers. That's what happened. So it means that Colin will be getting the beer. No, we'll be getting the scratch card. But Jock is our champion tonight, and we say cheerio. And we're hoping that Jock hits a light bulb for Christmas.
I'll think about it.
Bye.
I'll think about it.
Aye, have a good think about it. See you later. That was good. Jock in with a steal. Yeah, that's the way it went. So tonight's winner of the beer is Jock, right? That's the way we're playing it. And Colin ends up with a scratch card, but you never know, that might end up being the better prize, you know. Now I've got Colin's address because he won a scratch card of the week. And I'll just write this down. Jock was the winner of the beer. So I'll get that off to Broughton. Right, okay, thanks. And it was £16,000 that we finished on. Aye, well done, Jock, exactly. Jock, why is it so dark? Because he's been waiting to win the quiz and then he can afford light bulbs. That's what happened there. I'm going to be doing some more live stuff. We're working on some new formats for you. Thanks for doing the quiz tonight. Remember to get your score uploaded. If you thought this was in any way worth a tip for your old pal, Dr. Paul, your quizmaster, then I would be delighted to get some of that. There's the link for donation. I'm still trying to feed my family out of this. I'm going to take these off now. I don't have to listen to anybody. Did you like the live stuff? Would you be, I mean, there was a lot of people here and most of you decided not to try and go live. So I wonder if you just wanted to see how it worked, or would you do it on a different night? You know what I mean? It's a pretty painless process. You just do it on your phone. What's that? Louisa's saying, so if Sean had won the beer, would you ship it to Cambodia? I'd have to ask the brewery, Louisa. I would, you know, they might see it as an opportunity to get their beer in an exotic location, you know, if we managed to get Sean doing a picture of it. But I'd have to ask the brewery. I don't know. It's not a question that I considered when I was setting up the competition, to be perfectly honest. So I'd have to work that out. I might end up saying to him, look, I'll send you a postcard, I'll send you a scratch card, but you're not getting the beer. So I don't know. And there we go. Yay! Jock's going to get a light bulb. Want to play, but we're shy. Well, don't be shy. Loving the live stuff. Well, hopefully get you all on at some different points. Colin's been on, Marion's been on, Lauren from Triangulation was on the other night. Thanks to Leslie for coming on live tonight. Thanks to Sean for coming on. And well done to Jock. Great answers, getting you exactly where you wanted to be. Aye, don't be. Aye, exactly. I think Marion might have been holding back tonight, letting other people have a go, but you don't have to think like that. You could just come on every single time. I'd be delighted to have you on every single time, Marion, because it's because you're one of our regulars. You know what I mean? It'd be great to see. It'd be great if like Tenny had turned up. Like I only stopped there. I stopped at £16,000 because there was no one else on the who'd come in. The system I'm using now accepts up to 10 people waiting, so I can have 10 people waiting. You know what I mean? Good stuff. I'll do it next week, says Robin. Excellent. Maybe try and do a little bit more live stuff as well. Different formats. You know, just got to have a wee think about them and what exactly they are. I might get some. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking. Go and work on things. You know what I mean? Go and work on some ideas. Ollie would have come on if he hadn't been dumped by Marion for the inferior Ollie, the lesser Ollie, the MERS. So, yeah, I'm going to put the link up one more time to upload your scores. I'm looking forward to seeing all your scores and seeing what we got tonight. It was quite a good quiz tonight, I thought. Quite nice. So there's the link one more time. Please share the quiz. If you're not donating especially, can you give us a like? Because those likes help me. Thank you very much. And could you share the quiz? That would be really great. Whether you're donating or whether you're not, but especially if you're not. If you're not donating, that's fine. I don't mind. You know, you're welcome. But please tell people about the quiz. And thank you very much to everyone who does donate. I really appreciate it. Just about keeping me together. I might be back in the pubs in a couple of weeks. Start of September, maybe. Although I noticed some announcements today about like there's going to be no background music or noise of any type now in pubs. It's like that doesn't really work with quizzes, does it? So I don't know. Unless because the idea is that if the music's too loud, then people talk closely to each other and give each other an earful of COVID-19. I don't know if that's true or not. But it doesn't make pub quizzes look terribly likely very soon. I know some places are doing them. Anyway. Getting bored kind of thinking about it. I'm more into just getting this moving. Know what I mean? So please tell some other people about a pub quiz. We'll be here on Monday next time. Have a nice weekend. Oh, here, I meant to put this up before we start. Look, it's quite swishy. Who wants to be a millionaire? You do. La da 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 da. Thanks for coming and doing the quiz. How many of you have kazoos? I was thinking about doing a live Kazoolapalooza. You come on and do a kazoo tune. Best one is the winner. I think that might work. Anyway, it's after 8:30. Let you lot get off and get your dinner or your 15 pints of beer, whatever you want to spend Friday night doing. Thank you, Maz. Appreciate that. Get the scores uploaded and I'll get the scores onto Facebook a little quicker than I have been doing. I'll get them up there tonight, okay? Home and paper. Aye, whatever works. Whatever works, Michael. You know, see that comb and paper thing? I never worked that out. I heard about it when I was a kid. I was like, all right, a comb and paper. I'm like... So I got a comb and a paper. And I'm like, what do you do? It didn't matter what combination of mouth, comb, and paper I put together. It didn't seem to work. But when I got a kazoo, that's when my life changed. Name that tune. Don't get up. No, not Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, Littlest Hobo. No, not 1812 Overture. Yes, Littlest Hobo. I don't know, Maz. Yeah, maybe. As long as it's really basic. I have a Bodhran, never played it yet. Well, it's not really the best instrument for knocking out guess that tune, is it? You know, Bodhran. Is it French Kiss by Little Louis? Is it Fight for Your Right to Party by The Beastie Boys. Is it The Only Way Is Up by Yaz and the Plastic Population? I mean, they all literally sound the same. Do a kazoo round. Yeah. Yeah, I will, Geek Robin. I'll have to practice though, because I don't think I've got enough confidence. And I've built a bit of confidence actually in my ability to actually convey a tune. Because I've done this a few times and people have usually guessed what I've been tooting about. It's perfectly suited. Very kazoo. Played by Black Beauty. How does that go? I'll know it when I hear it. Listen, I'll put the... Let me just get it on here so I can get the tune, because I can't think of the tune right now. I mean, the link's still there if anyone wants to come on and do do Black Beauty on the kazoo themselves. But if I just put my music thing on and search Black Beauty, check this out. Oh yeah, that's it. Is that good? La la. Black Beauty, Black Beauty, Black Beauty. Black Beauty, Black Beauty, Black Beauty, Black Beauty, Black Beauty, Black Beauty. Quite emotional. Yeah, I'll try and work on a kazoo round. That'd be good. Actually, that might be one of the better live rounds. You come on and guess what absolute nonsense I'm tooting out. Live. Name that tune. Aye, that's what I'm going to... In fact, Monday's live section will be name that tune. Name that kazoon. What's that? Oh, it's a horse. Of course. All the best theme tunes you can sing along to. Specifically with the name of the title of the show. You know, the classic example is the Sweeney. Sweeney! The Sweeney! Da, 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 da. The Sweeney! The Sweeney! And all the best theme tunes are from the 70s. Everybody knows that. I was looking into more modern TV theme tunes, but they're okay. Some of them are okay. But a lot of them are way too cool. And they're just like over-orchestrated. A lot of atmosphere. Not so much melody. I like the melodies. I like it when it goes up and down. Like a lift. Right, I'm out of here. I should have been out here 10 minutes ago. Gonna get some dinner. chill out, go for a walk, that sort of thing. Got to remember to do the scores as well. I'll do the score. I'll put the scores on Facebook pretty soon, all right? Good night, everybody. Bye. Oh, look, you know what the last thing I do? I always do the last thing. Just slip that donation link in there, just in case you're thinking, you know what? I wasn't going to give any money. Specky prick. But that kazoo was quite good. So if that was you thinking that, there's the donation link.